Well, here you are. This school year's winner of the Principal for a Day contest. Welcome to my office and the big chair, Samantha. I'll bet you are just so excited to be me. All day.
Excuse me, but I believe that should be Principal Samantha. Or perhaps, Principal Stone?
Oh, ho. Aren't you the clever little girl? Okay then. Samantha. Principal Stone it will be. I am just so thrilled that it was you who won the honor to be me, all day. Principal for a day. Remember last term it was that Tyrone Washington child?
Yes. I remember.
The very first thing he did was order a fire drill. A fire drill. Can you imagine? On the wettest, coldest, absolutely most miserable day of the whole year. And my assistant, my former assistant, actually followed the little juvenile delinquent's instructions. And I had just had my hair done. $8.50 down the drain. That incorrigible little dunce.
Tyrone Washington is my friend. My very best friend. And, even if he were not my friend, you should not ever call any student a dunce. That is so hurtful. And it is also quite politically incorrect. I am sure you agree.
I was referring to my former assistant, Samantha. My former assistant, understand? Not to Tyrone. I positively would never refer to one of my dear, sweet students as a little dunce. Is that clearly understood, Samantha?
It's not Samantha. Remember? Principal.
Yes, yes. Of course. Principal Stone. So sorry. Now, let's see. I usually start the day with a glass of cold milk and a nice blueberry muffin in the teacher's lounge. Would you like that?
No. I don't think so, Katie. I already had a good breakfast at—
What did you say? Did you just call me?
I said I already had my breakfast. Katie. That is your name, isn't it? Katie. I mean, that new assistant gym coach, Mr. Polanski, he calls you Katie. Like every time when you sent for him to come down here to move those file cabinets around every afternoon around 1:30. Just yesterday, to be exact, he called you his little Katie Muffin.
Ah, yes. Well, perhaps, you certainly misunderstood what you think you might have heard. What with Mr. Polanski's accent and all. You misunderstood Mr. Polanski.
I'm sure. But me and my friends are curious. Does Mr. Polanski always wear those dumb gym shorts? Because, frankly, he really ought to get a size or two larger.
What did you say?
Katie, you need to tell Mr. Polanski that he is a real embarrassment. To me and my friends. And, also, to himself. Mr. Polanski is a full-grown man who runs around our school all day in those gross gym shorts. And as long as we are on the subject of Mr. Polanski, there are his skinny, hairy legs. Are they a birth defect? Or does Polanski just come from a way too shallow gene pool?
Okay. That's it. We are done here, my dear. You're out of here. Get back to your class. Your fun is over for 2010. Little Miss Smarty Pants. Even if this Principal for a Day nonsense just got started. And, to think, I had such high hopes for you.
Really? So that's all you are going to do to me? Simply send me back to my classes to scenic run? And all that crap? That's really all the credit I've got with you? I mean, so, aren't you going to call my parents? Aren't you going to report to them everything I have said, Katie? Aren't you going to tell my mom and dad about your interest in Mr. Polanski moving these file cabinets around every afternoon after lunch? And Mr. Polanski's gym shorts? Oh, yes, and how he calls you his little blueberry muffin?
Oh. Oh look. Look, Principal Stone. Look out the window. It started to rain. It's a thunderstorm. Why, it's practically a monsoon. Wouldn't you like to order a fire drill? Just give me the order, and it's fire drill fun for everyone.